Hey everybody, welcome to episode 4 of Quest for Pickups. This is all of my monthly pickups for the month of May. And I realize it's June 4th right now at the time I make this video, but I was a little busy with some things here and there. I still had to get a lot more videos up on the channel, and between work and streaming, and I had a lot on my plate. So I apologize, but I'm here and now I get to show off what I've picked up. So we'll start with some of the games. As you may or may not have heard on my stream, I didn't really get too many games, but we'll start off with this one right here. This is SSX Tricky for the Nintendo GameCube. Can't speak. But I got this for a really cheap price, and I'm really glad I got it. It's one of my favorite snowboarding games. Highly recommend getting this. Even if you don't have the GameCube, get it on the PS2, get it on the original Xbox. You guys will love this game. It is a fun title. Very glad to have this. So that's one of the games I got. My second one, again for the GameCube, it is Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex. Is that Wrath? Yeah, Wrath of Cortex. I was thinking the title from PlayStation 1, but I just get the glare out of there. There we go, you can get a better shot. For the GameCube, like I said, this is also for the PlayStation 2 and for the original Xbox. I would recommend getting it for the GameCube, and if you didn't have that, get it for the Xbox, because the PlayStation 2 version, unfortunately, the load times are really bad. Like, they're just, I don't know what it is about that one, but the load times are really bad. So this is probably the way to go, and like I said, the Xbox version too. So there it is, Crash Bandicoot, probably like one of the last solid Crash games we got. The final game I got was right here. This is Splatoon. It is for the Wii U. It just came out very recently, along with the new wave of Amiibo, which I will show you guys. I got a lot of those. That's where I spent most of my money on. And one other item, which you'll see at the very end of this video. I'm kind of excited to show it off, actually. But yeah, here it is, the Splatoon game. This is a lot of fun. It really is. I enjoy the hell out of this. I stream this on Saturdays. So it has its own day now that I stream this. It's just it's a really fun multiplayer game. If you're looking for something that's really just creative and unique, like this is it right here. Nintendo really thought of something pretty cool with Splatoon. So there it is, Splatoon. And those, like I said, those are the only games I got. I didn't really get too many games this month. So why don't we move on over to the Amiibo I got. Alright, so this is going to be all of my Amiibos that I picked up. I think I'm missing, I know I'm missing 2, but I think that's the last of this wave, the new wave that just released, which is the Ness and Wario that I'm currently missing. I hope to get my hands on those at some point, but these are what I got like the day they were released. And as you can see, we'll start off here with Jigglypuff. He is an exclusive to Target, so very much like Rosalina and Luma, that Amiibo was exclusive to Target. So if you're looking to get Jigglypuff, Target is the only place to go and pick this little guy up. The next one here, we got Charizard, probably one of my favorite Amiibos. That's the one I definitely wanted for sure, out of the whole wave of Amiibo figures for this wave. And we got Pac-Man. He's really cool. I like that. And then Lucina from Fire Emblem, and then Robin. These two right here, and Meta Knight as well. I'll just say right now I got Meta Knight. I'll explain all that in a second, or leading up to that anyways. So with these two, Lucina and Robin, and Meta Knight, I was contacted by one of my friends who works in retail, and he basically said to me, like, there's only one more Lucina and one more Robin left. Do you want me to pick these up? Because he knows that I'm starting to collect a lot of these. I think now overall my Amiibo count is at like 25, 26. But yeah, he called me on the matter and asked if I wanted to get these two. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. If there's only one left of each and you're able to get it, absolutely. He just bought them. I gave him the money for it, whatever. So it was no big deal. And the same thing with Meta Knight here. And if you all know, Meta Knight is only exclusive to GameStop. Or not GameStop, excuse me, Best Buy. He's exclusive to Best Buy. So kind of gives you an idea of where my buddy works. But yeah, he hooked me up with these, and I was so surprised that they reprinted Meta Knight, but they only had just like maybe a couple over there. So it's not really much of a reprint. I was just lucky that he called me on that, because he calls me literally later on that evening, and he was at work and saw this he was the last one that he got. So he was able to get me that, and I told him without even I didn't even hesitate. I was just like, yes, absolutely hook me up with that. Because I was going to get like one of the Wario figures. He told me there was a couple more of those left, but I wanted Meta Knight because he was exclusive. So my advice to you guys, if you know anybody who works in retail, no matter where it is, Target, GameStop, Best Buy, wherever, if you know somebody in retail, ask them to help you out with this, because I wouldn't even have these 3 amiibo right here were it not for my friend calling me up and offering to help me get these. So really, huge shout out to you. You know who you are. Thank you so much. That's the last for the Smash anyways. Moving on here to these amiibo figures. Let me just move Meta Knight out of the way here. These 3 here, I bought the Splatoon pack, the 3-pack of Splatoon amiibo. And the reason I did was so that I could get this little guy right here, this little squid figure. You cannot get this guy separately. You have to get the 3-pack amiibo in order to get this guy. You can certainly get the Inkling girl and boy, which you see right over here, separately. But if you want the squid figure, you have to get the 3-pack. And that's exactly what I did. I said this a lot of times, especially on my stream, that I wasn't going to get any other amiibo figures unless they were for Smash Brothers, because that's what I'm going for. But I said if I happen to come across this, I will definitely get this, because I definitely wanted this little guy. And plus the other 2 are really cool as well. It's just I didn't want to buy them separately, but I made an exception for this. So these are the only other 3 amiibo that I will have, other than the Smash Brother amiibos that you see here. And you guys have already seen the other amiibo that I've shown off in other previous videos. Well, there's only 3, but you get the idea. So my count now, like I said, is up to like 25, 26. Very happy to have these. I bought 9 of these amiibo figures. My wallet hates me. It really does. I mean, I did see a Ness, and I would have picked him up if somebody saw it before I did, and he was ahead of me in line, so nothing I could really do about that. But I'm hoping I'll get my hands on Ness and Wario when I see him again. Hopefully, I'll get the chance. All right, sorry about the jump cut, guys, but this was the last thing I got for my pickups. Doesn't really have anything to do with video games too much, but I use it to play my video games on, so I guess I can go ahead and show this off, because this was definitely one that hurt my wallet as well, but I got a pretty good deal on this. And it is a Samsung television. You can see the size of it, because there's like way over there where the gamepad is, and then right underneath the television, or at least that part of the television, is the consoles. Right over here where I'm pointing at is my capture card, keyboard here to my stream computer, which is down here. The other keyboard slides right out, which is to my PC, my gaming PC, which is right there. But yeah, you see this thing pretty much takes up the entire desk. I had to take the top part of the desk off just to get this thing to fit up here. My friend / roommate, he bought a new TV. It's slightly bigger than this, definitely a lot thinner. But yeah, he bought a new one, and so I got this for a really, really cheap price. So I was very, very happy to have that. So that is pretty much the last piece of what I bought for this month. I was gonna wait for one more item to show up, but that wasn't gonna get here until later, and I figured I was already running late with the video, so there it is. Alright, so that basically is all of my pickups for the month. I didn't really buy too many games, as you saw. The amiibo, I definitely got a lot there, so I'm very happy to get a lot of the amiibo that I have now. Hopefully I can get my hands on the other 2 that I want, the Wario and Ness. I can't remember if there was any other new characters, but I'll look it up later. And then the big television that you saw, so that was definitely a plus. The thing is huge, but I love it. I got it for a really good price. I couldn't pass it up, so very nice to have that. So again, that's it for my pickups for the month of May. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to follow me on the channel, Video Game Universe. I do put up some other content from my live stream, so you can definitely check those out and see, if you're interested in those. I know I've been doing a lot of the Hyrule Warriors and Crash Bandicoot mainly, but I'll have some new ones up there following pretty soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.